Stem cell transplants can be pretty rough. Stuck in a hospital room, getting intense chemotherapy is nobody's idea of a good time. I had an autologous stem cell transplant back in 2020. I'm due to get an allograft in January. In this video, I'm going to tell you the things you can bring with you to make your time in hospital a little less terrible. Welcome to home for the next month or so. Hospital internet is the worst. The whole point of this thing is that we're trying to stay alive, and I swear to God, watching a video buffer every 7 seconds will actually make you lose the will to live. So, get one of these. This is a 4G router. Mine's from EE. It's about £20 a month. You plug it in by the window, leave it there till it gets a signal, and you can stream things like Netflix, YouTube, listen to live jazz to your heart's content. I'd mentioned this in a previous video. The sound of chemo pumps will actually haunt your dreams. Not only like the incessant beeping of them, but when they're actually pumping, they make this sound, which is somehow actually worse. So get a pair of these. Headphones. You don't need big bougie noise cancelling ones like I've got, but any sort of headphone will do the job. That way, instead of losing the plot, you can be transported away into your favourite music, or pretend to be a fluffy cloud as you listen to the sultry tones of Bob Ross.
This is your world and you can create anything that you want in it.
Next, you're going to need something with a screen, like an iPad or a laptop. The chemotherapy you get in a stem cell transplant is brutal. Books and magazines might be good for the first few days when you have the brain power to actually read them, but after a week, your brain will be mush. So this is one of the few times in your life where mindless, passive viewing is really what we're looking for. Phones will do the job as well, but as you progress and you get more tired and weaker, it's harder to focus on a really small screen. So get something that's reasonably sizable.
I think that's like average, and then this is like big.
You know that on this channel, I give it to you straight, and this is going to be a wee story about why you need baby wipes. If you've watched one of my videos before, you'll know that chemotherapy causes extreme gastrointestinal distress. When I had my stem cell transplant back in 2020, I found that after the first week, I was going to the toilet a lot. It was pretty rough. Now, the toilet paper in a hospital is single ply tissue paper, essentially. But when you go to the toilet 6, 7, 8, 9 times a day, it becomes more like sandpaper. Last time I didn't have any baby wipe, I had to keep using the bathroom. After the 4th or 5th day of ablutions rivaling that of the Vesuvius mountain in Pompeii, I was in so much pain that I literally could not wipe. It was so sore. I was like drawing blood. It was horrendous. I actually had to ask the nurses for anything to help me out, and they gave me these syringes full of numbing gel. If you can imagine being in hospital, getting a stem cell transplant, getting all this chemotherapy by yourself most of the time, it already sucks. Now take that and imagine being in the bathroom in hospital, squatting down with a squatting down, having to numb your butthole with a syringe full of numbing gel just so you can go to the toilet. I'm laughing now, but it was the worst thing. It was so bad. So take this as a cautionary tale, and please to God bring some baby wipes with you. You'll thank me. Right, next thing you're gonna need is cleaning products and scents. Hospitals smell like alcohol. They come in every single morning, they douse the entire place in alcohol, and it makes you feel a little bit sick. So bringing some nice smelling stuff is a good idea, but be warned, do not bring anything that you're actually attached to. Whoa. Afterwards, when you're all better again and you're about to go on a night out, you try on your favourite perfume again and you end up getting flashbacks like Vietnam. And that scent is forever ruined in your memory. So bring stuff that smells nice, but don't bring like your favourite stuff because it will be ruined. The same goes for cleaning products. I came out of hospital after about a month and I used a shower gel, the same one that I'd been using in hospital, and it was like transported back into hospital again for a second. Smell is such a powerful memory maker, so be careful of what you do bring in and what you don't bring in. Maybe like, I don't know, like a lavender spray or something for your sheets. Talking of sheets, hospital linen, the blankets are the equivalent of like what you'd get in a bunker during World War II. They're just so bad, and the pillows are like made of plastic and it's no use. So a comfortable pillow is definitely a worthwhile investment, and a blanket, a big comfy cozy, like thick blanket. Even a duvet, if you really wanted. Duvets are a bit heavy. I wouldn't personally go for that, but I mean, this is your journey, so you do what you like. Make sure you bring at least those 2 items, and it will make your time in hospital a lot more comfortable, because the standard sheets that you get in there are just rubbish. The whole ethos of the channel here is to bring positivity into dealing with cancer. The final thing that you need to bring is a good attitude. Now, once you're finished freaking out, you will be freaking out, everyone freaks out, it's scary as hell, but once you've finished going nuts and you've had a wee cry and got yourself together, then just get it right in your head. You're gonna smash it. It's gonna go great. You're gonna be out before you know it. It's gonna go well. And just keep repeating that to yourself until you actually believe it. If you do that, I promise it will go well and you'll be absolutely fine. So when I was getting lined up for the stem cell transplant, I was sitting down with the doctor and discussing it, and she was like, yeah, it's probably gonna take a month. It could take more, it could take less, you don't really know. And I was sitting going, what's the fastest it could be? He's like, well, we've known a couple of people who could do it in 3 weeks. And I was like, right, okay. The reality is that after the first week and a bit, you spend most of your time sleeping. It's like a blur. Just keep that attitude. It's gonna go well. It's gonna go well, and believe it. 3 weeks to the day. Told them. So with that all said, good luck, Godspeed, and thanks for watching.